Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 2 guns seized during police military operation in Kingston. 2 firearms were seized during a police joint military operation in Fitzgerald Avenue, Whitfieldtown in Kingston early Wednesday morning. According to a police report, a Glock 17 with serial number ABFE 905, and a Smith & Wesson Springfield 9mm pistol with serial number TEM 4759, along with 34 9mm rounds were seized. Reporters understand that between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m., the team of police and military personnel searched 3 premises in the area. No one was arrested in relation to this seizure. Female student raped at Arcabesa High School. A female student was raped at the Arcabesa High School in St. Mary on Monday afternoon. The 10th grader was reportedly found unconscious inside a bathroom by other students. Acting principal of Arcabesa High School, Donovan Thomas, confirmed the incident, telling reporters that the matter is now in the hands of the police. Mr. Thomas said administrators have been in dialogue with the students' parents, the school board, and the education ministry. Sheldon Kidd, counsel for the Arcabesa Division, has condemned the incident and called for the installation of security cameras at Arcabesa High School. Mr. Kidd said he grieves with the student's family as he begged any student, any staff member that knows about what happened to please tell the police. The counsel insists that, had there been cameras, the perpetrators would have already been known. The police are investigating the matter. Brianna Williams moves to Jamaica, now training with Titans. Olympic relay gold medalist Brianna Williams has ended her coaching arrangement with Alto Bolden and will now be coached in Jamaica by Gregory Little and Michael Frater at Titans Track Club. Williams, 20, has been under the guidance of Bolden since she was 10 years old and has gone on to establish herself as one of the island's top female sprinters. She will join the likes of Yuan Blake, Akeem Blake, and Kemar Cole Bailey at Titans. Little was excited to be working with Brianna, who now joins a Sprint Reach stable. "We are very excited to work with Brianna. She is a very talented athlete, and we're looking forward to working with her," Little told reporters. Bolden, the multi-world and Olympic medalist, said that this was a necessary change for the 2018 World Under-20 Championships double gold medal winner, and that it was always expected that she would make a move sooner rather than later. "This is very necessary. We discussed this last year. The irony with all the coach change, course, is that she was never supposed to be under me the whole way. Not once was a part of that plan," said Bolden. "I am very proud of all that we did. She did things that haven't been done before and set or equal a PR every season," Bolden added. Under Bolden's guidance, Williams won the 100-meter, 200-meter, and was a member of the Jamaica gold medal-winning 4x100-meter relay team at the 2008 Carifta Games, which propelled her to the Austin Seeley Award. Williams, who has a personal best of 10.94 seconds in the 100-meter, was happy with the move. "I am happy to thank Coach Alto for how much he has done for me and my career so far. He will always be a father figure to me," said Williams. "I'm excited about the new chapter and happy to be training in Jamaica." Girl who received half of liver from dad passes. 3 weeks after her father, Nicholas Harris, risked his life and gave her half of his liver, 18-year-old Dejanay DJ Harris passed away due to complications. Dejanay died at hospital on Tuesday, September 20. Her aunt, Stacey McFarlane Francis, shared the devastating news with reporters. "My heart is broken," Francis said, who first reached out to the Jamaica Observer in February 2022 to spread awareness with faith high that they would be able to raise enough money to fund the transplant. Dejanay was diagnosed with a late-stage liver disease in which the healthy liver tissue is replaced with scar tissues and the liver is permanently damaged. Scar tissue keeps the liver from working properly. Her father was a perfect match and donated half of his liver to save her life in August. Just last Saturday, he told reporters, "The pain that I am feeling is exuberating. It is extreme, but I am just hoping that it wasn't for nothing. I am just hoping to save her life at this point. If this is what I have to do to give her a chance, that's it." 2 charged for allegedly scamming US $200,000 from Beatrice Stout's account. Men were dragged to court after more than US $200,000, equal to Jamaica $32.7 million, was withdrawn from the account of murder-accused Everton Beatrice Stout McDonald. The accused men, Demar Bryce and Romain James, appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday to answer to the charge of engaging in transaction that involves criminal property, possession of criminal property, simple larceny, and conspiracy to defraud. McDonald has been incarcerated since August 3, 2020, on the murder charge relating to the death of his second wife, Tonan McDonald. The allegations are that in July, JMMB Bank made a report to the police in relation to the insurance and encashment of several checks conducted and a joint account maintained by McDonald. During a review of the account by JMMB Bank staff, it was observed that an account client information form was prepared requesting that there be a change of telephone number and email address on file. The court was told that a renewal driver's license for McDonald was submitted. Reporters understand that this change allows for instructions to be issued to the bank via the new telephone number and email address. The court was also told that the bank received several phone instructions for checks to be prepared in the accused man's name. Between July 9, 2021 and June 8, 2022, checks totaling US $213,300 were made payable to James and Bryce, and the checks were cashed. The men were later arrested and charged. After McDonald was questioned at a lockup, he was being held on August 19. Kimberly Whitaker, attorney for Bryce, told reporters that her client doesn't work for the bank and checks total 24. Disclosure is expected to be made by September 22. One person hit as gunfire ring out in Lucea. An individual was shot during a shootout between law enforcers and alleged gunmen on Tuesday in Lucea, Hanover capital. The firearm was also allegedly seized. Details surrounding the incident are still unconfirmed. The condition of the person hit, an alleged gunman, is unclear at this time. More security personnel to be deployed to crime-plagued Seaforth area. Additional police personnel will be deployed to Seaforth, St. Thomas to respond to increased crime in the area. Assistant Commissioner Gary Griffiths, head of the Area 5 Police Headquarters, says joint operations between the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Defense Force will be conducted to arrest criminals and seize illegal firearms. ACP Griffiths lamented the increase in murders and shooting, not just in Seaforth but in surrounding areas. He said the logistics have already been worked out in terms of putting these operations together and trying to bring back Seaforth to a level of stability. ACP Griffiths was speaking Wednesday morning at a stakeholders' devotion in Seaforth. 12 murders were recorded in Seaforth police area up to September 17. 9 of them were in the Seaforth community. Charles Jr. hands over $8 million in grants book vouchers to students. Over 300 students within the Southeast Clarendon Division received grants and book vouchers totaling over $8 million from Member of Parliament of the era Colonel Charles Jr. The grants, 150 of which were given to tertiary level students and 100 to students at the secondary level, are to assist with tuition and back-to-school supplies. Speaking during the handing over ceremony at the Webley Center of Excellence in Clarendon on Sunday, Charles Jr. reaffirmed his commitment to developing youth in his constituency. We are focused and committed to ensure that our youth have opportunity and that they are given a platform to be able to rise above their circumstances, he said. We are living in the toughest times. Tough times create tough people, and tough people are the ones who can push us through the challenges, find creative ways, invent solutions for the challenges that we have, and make sure that Jamaica will play her part in their world. I believe in you. That's why I'm here. I believe in you, and I hope that you believe in yourself, the MP reaffirmed. Describing education as an equalizer, Charles Jr. charged the beneficiaries with making the most of the support. His education is the most powerful tool that you will have to change the world, to change your world, and as your Member of Parliament, I am here just with the responsibility of giving you that support. And for you, it may not be all the support. For some will be able to give partial, for some complete, but I want to encourage you as students, he said. Noting that his office had a shortage of scholarship applications, Charles Jr. encouraged both students and parents to seize all opportunities. I want to encourage you as students, particularly those who are in university, to make sure that you explore the opportunities. Too many young people in Southeast Clarendon and across Jamaica are not applying for scholarships that are available. This year alone, we put out in several groups information for scholarships from Jamaica, from Money Mosque, from Carissa, and from other places, other corporate citizens, diaspora groups that are willing, that are ready to help, and we still have a shortage of applications for scholarships, the MP explained. Parents, students, I encourage you, get up, get out, find the opportunities. Do not sit down and say that there is no hope. There is hope, but the hope rests in your action. You have to find it, you have to grab it and make the most of it, he continued, adding that his team will continue its scholarship drive next year. Delivering the vote of thanks during the handing over ceremony, grant recipient Shamir Martin said the initiative was proof that the government cares about youth. I would like to thank Mr. Charles and his team for having used in precious time and efforts to give back to the community. It shows that our government cares. On behalf of every beneficiary here, every single person who would have benefited, we want to give you a big thanks. We all appreciate it, and we hope that we can be here next time around. We feel reignited and ready for youth greatness, Martin shared. Meanwhile, Shamar Parchment, a student of Church Teachers College in Mandeville, said the $100,000 grant would go a long way in paying her tuition. I want to extend special thanks to Honorable Pernell Charles for this grant. It means so much to me, and it will help with my tuition. It will go a far way, so I just want to say thank you, Parchment said. Dallas, a student at University of the West Indies majoring in banking, finance, and economics, who also received a $100,000 tuition grant, added, I was lucky enough to be one of the recipients of the Honorable Pernell Charles Back to School grant, and I must say, I am very thankful. I am elated because this grant will help me to go further in pursuing my studies. The project was supported by the Constituency Development Fund and the All4JA Foundation. Funds were also sourced through other donations and fundraising activities. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell